Okay, so this is today's weather. It is 59 degrees and it is mid-morning. So hopefully it'll just get warmer. It says rain, but it's warm. It looks like it's super cold, but it's warmer than it was. Yesterday it was 41 degrees. Do you hear my crows? Okay, so here I'm doing a little vacuuming and I'm using my Dyson Outsize, which I just absolutely love. I don't know about you, but I love to vacuum and sweep every single day. I love to get everything off the floor and off the carpet and make everything nice. This is the living room, and this room actually had carpet on it before we replaced it, and I am so happy we did. I feel like you see more when the carpet isn't there. You can get everything more clean. In carpet, things tend to hide and you don't always see what's there, what dirt is there. But when you have flooring, you really know it's clean. And so I'm just showing you vacuuming. I try and do it daily, every day, and I sweep my kitchen every night. I don't always vacuum it at night because sometimes it's a little too late to be running it. But I just thought I would show you this. When I was a very, very young girl, my mother had a room in our place that she didn't want anybody going into. It was like the fancy sitting room. And so she would vacuum it perfectly with lines. And you couldn't walk in there because she'd see the footprints if you did. But my mother was such a gentle soul, she wouldn't have gotten mad if we had walked in there. But I do remember she loved her vacuum lines and she loved that little sitting room. And she had all like antique furniture and that antique phone. If I could find a picture of that phone, I will show it to you. But my mother had some unique taste. Very, very pretty. Very pretty, unique. She is in heaven now. But I have some memories when I was a small girl, and I miss her. Hugs to all of you that have mamas in heaven. But here I am. Okay, so I quickly checked to see how much charge I have left on this vacuum. I love that it shows me that. Some of the things I got at Costco. I got a huge bag of oranges for orange juice, and I got a pineapple. And I got some cantaloupe. This is a favorite. And bananas, my favorite. Avocados, everybody's favorite. And then some tomatoes. I make a lot of tomato cucumber salads. I put tomatoes on a lot of sandwiches. I put tomatoes in omelets. So many uses for this. Juice it also. Okay, as you all know, I absolutely love Trader Joe's. And whenever I'm there, I always love to go into their kitchen and cleaning section. And I got these kitchen cloths. And if you saw a short I made a little bit ago, it was of their sponges. And they were like super skinny. And then when you wet them, they like puff up real big. I'll get one out and show you a little bit later. But those were really fun to watch grow. And so I have these super amazing reusable kitchen cloths that I'm going to open, and I'm going to use one because I do need a cloth to wash some of my dishes. And I'm going to show you the back. Trader Joe's always has such amazing stuff. I used to live right next to a Trader Joe's within walking distance. It was pretty awesome. I didn't realize how awesome it was until I no longer live that close to one. But let me know if you have these. Let me know if you love Trader Joe's. And so I'm going to open these. Okay, so I took it out of its pack. And look at how big it is. It's super big. And it has its logo, Trader Joe's, on it. And it's super soft, too. Okay, so this is what it looks like wet, and I used it to wash a whole load of dishes, so it worked out very well, and it did a very good job. And I love that it says Trader Joe's on it. I think that is so cute. Okay, so I had some sheets I had to wash, and now I'm going to take these out and I'm going to put in another load and we'll go from there. So I really want to get new shelving for my laundry room. It's a little small, but I have so many ideas that I want done with it, and I'm just, it's a little time, but it's organized. And then my washer and my dryer. Okay, so I put the sheets in the dryer. My next load is going to be some towels. So it's always a question, what do I wash? I washed some linens, and now I have some clothes in the dryer, and I noticed there was a basket full of towels, so now I'm going to wash some towels, and we'll go from there. And I need to go and do some prepping for dinner. I have meatloaf on my menu, but I'm going to make a meatloaf, but I'm going to make a different kind of meatloaf, kind of like a meatloaf pie, and I'll show it to you. Sorry about the camera angle, but it is a cucumber and tomato salad with oil and vinegar and salt and pepper. It is a very refreshing salad, especially when you make something heavy, and that is what I did. I made a meatloaf cheese pie, and this thing was sensational. It was so good. It had a pie crust on the bottom and a pie crust over the top, and it was layered with cheese, so much cheese. And then alongside my salad and my meatloaf pie, I sauteed some green beans and broccoli. So it was the perfect combination to go with the meatloaf pie. It was such a great dinner. My house smelled so good. And that's going to lead me into this. Have you ever had fried bologna? When I was a young girl, my father used to make me fried bologna sandwiches with American cheese on soft white bread. And it was the most amazing, best sandwich ever. I had totally forgot about the fried bologna sandwich, so I cooked one up for somebody in my family to taste a part of my childhood, and it brought back so many memories. Okay, so these are some of the plants that I am propagating. This one fell into the water and the leaf fell off. This one, so I have to put a new one in here, but these are doing really, really well. And then this one, I can't even remember what plant this was. I'm not very good, but it's going so well. And then this one, and then I have this one, and I am going to maybe cut one of those off and put that in that water. But I learned that plants like to be with other plants. They don't like to be isolated. So she was up in my bathroom, so I'm bringing her down to be with other plants. And we are in my dining room, and I am trying to get it back to order. I'm not sure how I want to go, like with decorating, but I like the pinks and the greens and the grays. So I'm trying to create a peaceful dining room. Okay, so I paused it because sweet girl was barking, and I noticed this little candle had fallen, and now it's upside down. Okay, these aren't real. You put the batteries in it, and they look like real when they're on. Anyway, so where were we going with this? Oh yes, my colors. They're going to be pink, green, and gray. And do you see that? What is it, that cord? That cord, I made that with scraps of material. I think I showed that to you before. And this is my favorite clock. It looks antique. It's not old, but it looks old, and I just love it. I love it so much. And these were my dried oranges. And I meant to string them and put them on my Christmas tree, but I will do that next year. And another thing, when I was showing you my clock, this bow is not supposed to be on there. That was Christmas. It was supposed to be like that. So I found this. I keep finding little things that were left behind from Christmas, but that's how it's supposed to look. And then I strung those wooden that wooden vine. What is it called? I can't think of the name. But anyway, oh, and this hanging with the green, that is from IKEA. This black lamp is not supposed to be here. It just needs to be here for the moment. We needed to get it out of the way. And then up here, I love that vase of flowers. And as you know, I have a love for cows. Okay, so when you walk through my front door, you come up to this. When you love what you have and you have everything you need, isn't that the truth? And I found this old drawer at a store, and I love it. And I keep her leashes in here. And that was somewhere else, and I put it there. When you put your house back together from Christmas, things tend to go in different places. And I had a bin that I had packed all my stuff, all my non-Christmas stuff away, and I think I put that in storage by accident because I can't find some of my things. So they're either in storage, they have to be in storage, there's nowhere else that they could be. And then when you walk towards the kitchen, this is kind of, here we go. I made these. Sweet little decorations. So earlier today, it rained really, really hard, and hail came too. Hail was like knocking on the windows. It was crazy, crazy weather. It's not the kind of weather I grew up with, but it's exciting. And my husband is going to get dinner, which I am very thankful for. I have a night off of cooking, so we are derailing off my menu plan, but that's okay. And I just wanted to show you that when I buy cilantro and parsley, I put them in jars with water, and they stay fresher longer, and I put them in the refrigerator. I got these tulips from my daughter, and they are starting to peek their little flower heads. And I cannot wait for their arrival. They are going to be just beautiful. I have some tulips outside, but these are so much more. These are so special. My daughter got these for me because she thought I'd enjoy them. I am trying to learn how to take care of plants a lot better than I have in the past, as I showed you my propagating. And I know I showed you these previously, but they just make me so happy. I'm so excited for these. Okay, so I am still working on putting my dining room back together, but I had this idea where I get a vine and I string it across the wall, and I'm making butterflies to put throughout the vine. Now this is just a rough draft. I'm going to make it, you know, even. I'm going to put it evenly on the wall, and I want it to be kind of flowing, like more in the center, and then I'm going to have butterflies through it. So I think that's going to be really pretty, and I'm making the butterflies myself. I did see, I got the idea because I saw some paper butterflies at the paper source, and it gave me an idea to make some butterflies in all different sizes and put them on my wall, and I think that would be really pretty with the pink and the green. I'll show it to you when it's all done, but I wanted to show you my idea that I'm working on. And I did find what was on this wall. It was at the house, and it was in a bin, but my husband had put the bin on the side, so I didn't realize that. So all is well. I have my bin. I have the stuff that goes on my shelves in my dining room. So I am going to work in getting my dining room. So I am going to work on getting my dining room put back together. I'm going to have it look beautiful, and I will show you when I am done with it. So I'm excited to work on that. It's just with school and all the other homemaking things and the shopping and the errands and the laundry and all the vacuuming. It's, you know, there's so many things I want to do and so many things I'm excited about doing, but I have to, you know, I have to allot time for everything. But I wanted to show this to you and give me your thoughts on what you think. It's gonna look beautiful when I'm done. It's gonna be in the middle of the wall, not on the side. I was just playing with it and I wanted to see how it would look.